Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 116 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today's plan, let's do some more Nature's Aura. So I'm doing a little bit of different automations here. Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll throw a pattern provider on here. Does that sound cool? I think that sounds cool. Can I not open you? Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Ahaha, look at you being all, I'm weird. Okay, so I think I can handle that problem a little bit. Can I put you there and then pattern provider you? Yeah. So here's what I've decided. I'm going to use a specialized ender chest to transfer my stuff, and I'm going to use code red, yellow, light blue. That might be cool. So that, I don't know, I think that sounded cool to me. We'll find out. And then you can be this dude, and that should be cool. Technically, I don't think I need you two to actually even be dense. You could be, yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Right, so pattern providers can go in there. I don't know all what we're going to need, but we're going to try this, right? So what I did between episodes was prep a few auto-crafting things. What I want to do is look up aura, tainted gold ingot. I'm basically just going to say gold ingot becomes tainted gold ingot, right? The gold ingot will be allowed to be placed into the ender chest, at which point we will have laser IO transfer out with a filter the correct items. Does that sound cool? Hope so, because that's basically what I decided we're going to do. So let's get some laser IO-y stuff. Card holder, ready to rock. And laser node is cooking. Slowly but surely. I really need to get a better smelter dude going. We did have a smelter down there, didn't we? Yeah. We'll see. I'll get it up. Now we're cool. Okay. So you're going to go between these two. And basically what you're going to do is on the west face here, and I should probably get some more item cards too. Just because I can tell we're a little bit low. How am I for... Overclockers were cool on. I could use some waters as well. Sweet. Alright, so on the west side here, we're going to basically use this single chest to both insert the ingredient and extract the result. So what we will do here is I'm just going to make this the orange channel, and we're going to filter what's allowed to come out, and that'll be the tainted gold ingots, right? So he'll put regular gold in, and then he'll only be allowed to extract tainted gold, okay? And you can do 8 of them every second. That's fine. And then over here, you will be an insert on orange. Cool. So that should be easy peasy. Cool. And you're good between each other. All right, great. So now let's go pop into the Nether and automate the Nether Nature's Aura portal thingy. So last episode we got a lot of Nature's Aura progress going on. We've been like going a little overboard on the automation of it, but like mostly just for funsies. And I think it's been fun. You guys will have to let me know if not. Let's see. How did I do on chunk loading this thing? Not great, not terrible, as usual. So what I'll do is I will just claim this chunk, and that should be fine. It's a multi-block, but I don't think you need the whole multi-block to be chunk loaded, but I guess we'll find out if you don't, right? Now, in theory, we shouldn't need this pattern provider here. We should be able to just handle the node being underneath, right? So then on the up, right, this chest, we will extract... and we'll filter that to be gold ingots. And that'll be extract on, how about red for, you know, the evil tainted colors? That sound cool? I like that. And then insert on, we'll make it orange, and that'll filter to tainted ingots. Cool? So extract on red, insert on orange. Over here will be the opposite. On the up will be insert on red, extract on orange. Cool. Oh, everybody's upset with that, aren't they? Rude. Trying to do stuff here, folks. Everybody getting in my way. Everybody less grumpy now? I like this. Pathetic boss. Gonna take him down for sure. Sweet. Yeah, I hear you, Zombified Penguin. Alright, back to work. So now you guys are all set. You up here, we're not filtering on this side, and the reason we're not doing that is it's just going to be easier to not have to worry about filtering on that side. Yeah, I really messed up by aggroing these guys, didn't I? Well, let's see what happens. Actually, I forgot to wrench this, so I should. So you combined to here. So now if everything's working correctly, what I should be able to do is ask for tainted gold ingots. And it should... Oh, right, this shouldn't be an ender... This should be the ender chest with the right stuff. Right. Duh. So you're gonna sit here, and you're gonna be red, yellow, blue, which should have the gold ingot in there, which now should be sent over there. He should do his thing as soon as I replace my planks. There you go. Right? And then he'll craft. And we should be good. Right? Perfect. And then auto-crafting complete, and it's back in the AE system, right? So if I wanted, you know, 3 more of them. It's just going to chill there, right? And then it's not allowed to extract gold ingots on the other side. Everything's groovy. I like it. And if I have to relocate this thing to be like chunk-aligned or whatever, I'll do that. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll see. But that works. Cool? So that's automated now. In fairness, I could have set up like a quantum bridge thing, but that's just such a complex thing to set up for one autocraft. I didn't feel like doing that. You know, now these leaves should be recharging the aura around me, which is good. That's why I chunk loaded this block, so we should be good on that point. Let's go back home. So fully automated thus far, right? Everybody's behaving themselves. I like it. Cool. So with that up and running now, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm very happy. Sweet. All right, let's put some stuff away. Let's put some stuff away. So now let's automate this crafting process, right? So the craft here works like this. From Nature's Aura, we're going to need Spirits of Calling, okay? And then we use them to make the things that we need to make, okay? Specifically, one of the main things we want is Ingots of the Skies. And basically, like, the recipe is exactly the same, except you double it if you use Tainted Gold rather than Infused Iron, so... I would say let's use the Tainted Gold recipe. Now, I think the way it works is we want to... Do we click it on there? Yes. Looks like 16 might be the number, right? So you can click as many items as you want. That's cool. So you can put 5 in there, for example. And then if we drop our Spirit of Calling on top of it... There you go. It does that. And then the results should rain from the sky. Cool. So you're a little close to my tree dude. Maybe don't want him, you know, right there because of the whole you're a tree dude. So I might relocate this guy over to the left one. Let's definitely do that. Just so there's no chance of the items landing on the top of the tree and getting stuck. Because we're going to want some kind of vacuum acceptor dude, right? So if we click that... and we visualize it. I think that should be a good position, right? We like that? Ish. One more over. That'll be good. Okay. I just sometimes get in this mood where I'm like, I want to like super automate all the things. I mean, I always want to automate all the things, but sometimes I just want to like go ham. And that's what I like about Nature's Aura is a lot, and Botania is the same way. There's a lot of automation challenges in it. Like it's not a simple like insert item into machine and get item out like it is for a lot of other mods. It's truly like, hey, you have to think about how you're going to automate this. And I like automation challenges. So, you know, that's what's up. All right, so we want to insert items and then drop, right? So what we're going to want, should we do this with these dudes again, modular routers? Or, you know, I feel like modular routers might be the way to solve that. So what we would do is we would have a router. Let's do a modular router. Okay, and you're going to sit here. So here's my question. Can you have some kind of like dropper module? Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so if you've got a dropper module and you're configured to drop in front with an empty blacklist, anything that I drop in front of you... Boop. All right, so turn off magnet for a sec. Perfect. Okay, cool. So one thing for sure that we're going to want to do is have the magnet disabler, right? Okay. Actually, that should be fine, right? If I wanted to, I could filter to just be the Spirits of Calling, because that's really the only thing that should be getting dropped. But at least for now, while I'm testing this, we'll do that. Okay, cool. Are you not demagnetizing? I thought I made you an empty blacklist. Yes. Is it not high enough? Oh, it's not high enough. That's why. Okay. So how about just a little bit larger on the Y? That should be fine, right? Yeah. This is why we test, folks. This is why we test. Sweet. Hey, wrong thing. And because I don't have my magnet on. So that'll be that, right? So what I will do is we will have a chest here, okay? And you're going to have the following jobs. I would like you to do this. I think I can do this in a complex-ish way. Oh, great, you're a solid block. How about a barrel then? Okay, so you're going to do the following, okay? I'm going to have you do, from modular routers, such a good mod, right? Sender, we're also going to want the puller. So make me a puller mark 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then a bunch of you, and that should be cool. Okay. So you're going to do a puller, right? And you're going to pull out of the barrel. Okay. And I would like that puller to blacklist Spirits of Calling. So do not pull Spirits of Calling out of the doohickey, out of the barrel. Okay. Then I'm going to want you to sender whatever item you get into there. Okay. And that we will also blacklist Spirits of Calling. Don't ever send Spirits of Calling in there. So if now isn't there a thing I can do? Always continue executing subsequent modules on this tick, regardless of whether this module did anything. Terminate on match. Don't execute any subsequent modules on this tick if this module did something. Terminate on no match. Don't execute any subsequent modules on this tick if this module did not do anything. Always continue. So I think if I put it on this, what I think will happen, it says on this tick. I hope that means it's going to start over from the beginning. If not, I think there might be another way to make that happen, right? It might be... one of these guys. Filter round robin, mimic, pickup delay, pushing augment, range down, range up, redstone, regulator, stack, vacuum, bulk filters. Muffler, security, speed, stack. All right, we'll see what happens. I think this is going to be what I want. But it's in theory what I want to do is I want to say, hey, grab anything that's not a Spirit of Calling. And then try to put it in the inventory over here. And if that succeeds, stop what you're doing, right? Actually, you know what? I may not need to do that, right? Let's look at the Spirit of Calling. So there's always just going to be one item going in there. Right? Yes. Okay. So I think what I'll do is, instead of doing that, I'm going to let you continue, but I'm going to want a stack upgrade. Okay. Stack upgrade. I don't know how many of those I need, but I want you to basically be able to do a full stack. I think 6 will be able to do a full stack. Okay. And then you can have the speed upgrade as well. So now that should be very fast. Okay. So pull the Spirit of Calling, or pull anything that's not a Spirit of Calling and put it in the thing. And then I want you to only pull a Spirit of Calling from this inventory. So whitelist Spirit of Calling, okay? And then dropper whitelist Spirit of Calling in front. Cool? So the plan is thus. You ready? If I were to put 5 of these and 1 of these in here. Eh? Does that work? I feel like that works. And then we got our Ingots of the Skies. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Okay. And then what we could have is our pattern provider sits here with an advanced collector. And you are going to sit here, and you're going to whitelist what items are allowed to be picked up, specifically Ingots of the Skies, and then potentially some other things. Okay, so that should be cool. So anything within that area, he will automatically pick it up, and that should be good. Okay, so then that pattern provider is where we're going to go. Good deal. And then I need my miner. YouTuber blindness, where are you, digital miner thingy? There you are, mining gadget. And some cables. Cool. Okay. And then we go home. And we set up some recipes, right? So I definitely want you to be a thing. And I want it to be like this. But I'm going to say, let's make them in bulk and save us a little bit of Spirits of Calling. So rather than doing like 1... can't I, like, click this in a better way? Let's do, like, 10, right? Becomes 20 with 1 Spirit of Calling. Is that cool? I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. Okay. Just putting away some of the junk that I don't need anymore. Because inventory issues always happen to poor Dyer. Look, I'm trying to behave. It's hard. Cool. And then what other recipes might we want from offerings to the gods? I probably want these like tokens that are uber, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Those are like the tier 2 tokens. Those I'll only do one at a time of each for now, and then we'll see what we see, right? If it turns out we need a lot of those and we want to save like on Spirits of Calling, we will, right? Now, most of these already have a recipe, so we should be good. Cool. So now I put this over here. Yoink. I put down my grass block to fill this back in. We have a very nice little automation for this setup, right? I think so. So that should be cool. I believe that's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Is that good? I think it's good. Cool. All right. Oh man, look at all this harnessing aura stuff. Now we're starting to like. Now that we've got most of the crafting done, I think we're gonna be in pretty good place. Aura imbalance. A bunch of items we can play with. Mechanical devices that we can play with. Oh boy, now it's time for the fun stuff. I kind of... Let me go through all these and decide what we're going to play with now. And we should be able to auto-craft most of the things. And there's going to be a few things we need to do, like adding to the whitelist here for this guy. Like, we need to add those. And because we can't click and drag the tokens, right? There's no click and drag in this one. I'll have to wait until I actually have one to put in there. Cool. All right, we're back, and there's a few things that I've planned out to play with over here on my to-do list. These are all the things I want to check out as part of this mod. And I decided to pop into this area over here, the end, just because I want to grab a couple rows of Oblivion, which I'm pretty sure... Do they spawn when you kill the dragon? Is that how that works? I think so. And I also wanted to snag this, because there were some chapters in my book that I didn't have unlocked yet, and I suspected that because I hadn't gotten the Bottled Darkness yet, that's probably why there's a bunch of chapters that weren't available, and I believe that to be true, because now there's a bunch of chapters that are available. So let me continue going through the list of things I'd like to... I want to see the new items that popped up, and then we'll come back and see all the fun gadgets and toys that I want to make. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I've come up with a good list of cool toys that I want to play with. And the first one I'm going to go ahead and do is something that I'm really shocked that not many mods add the ability to do this anymore. It feels like something you used to be able to do a lot and very easily, and nowadays it's like nobody has this in their mod feature list anymore. And that is the ability to easily manipulate the weather. And for that, we're going to make the Cloud Shifter from Nature's Aura. So what happens if I control click this? Do we have most of what we need? Maybe? Did that work? Cloud Shifter. Yeah, it did the token of Euphoria. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's totally working. That is beautiful. That is super beautiful. I just need to add these to the filter there. I assume... The other one fell somewhere. Did it go into my inventory or something? I'm going to turn you off for a sec. Where did the other one go? Did it maybe go too fast? I don't know. I'm going to cancel this and just try again. So we will do this. Oh no, it's actually there already? Okay, cool. So it did go in. I don't know how it got in, but it got in. So that is token of Euphoria. We should add that to the vacuum list, right? And that is token of Terror. That is token of Euphoria. Good. Those are the two that should be pulled in here. Perfect. So no, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. The other thing we need is sunflowers, and we need some infused bricks. That's easy enough, right? So really, we just need sunflowers. We don't have any sunflowers? Where can I get sunflowers from? Any sneaky, clever... Lily of the Valley, Cornflower, Oxeye Daisy. Lily of the Valley, we have. Okay, cool. And then we're just going to need to transmutation catalyst you, right? Perfect. And now sunflowers work like, whatchamacallit, in that they can just be bone mealed. Am I correct about that? I can probably just do it with this dude. Actually, we had a sunflower over here already. Look at that. Okay. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Lots and lots of sunflowers. Okay. We're going to need those sunflowers because that's an integral component in how this cloud shifter works. So if we take a look now, we should see the cloud shifter. That works as such. Occasionally it may be desirable for you to change the weather. The cloud shifter lets you do that. Accepting certain items that were thrown on the ground for activation, this device will change the weather into whichever kind is desired using aura in the process. The following items will be used and will shift the weather as follows. Sunflowers will make it sunny, dark prismarine will make it rain, and fire charges will invoke a thunderstorm. Throwing more items also increases the amount of time that the desired weather will likely remain, but also increases the aura cost. Cool? When the weather is already the desired type, it will cease to do its work. So let's start with, is there like a weather or rain detector? Weather detector from Cyclic. Output redstone signals based on that. Rain. Is there anything for like rain sensor or something like that? Is there not a vanilla way to do that? I thought vanilla had some kind of like sensor of some kind. But that's okay. We could probably use this weather detector. So let's try this out. So for you, I just need you to be super cool and groovy. And you're going to sit... I don't want this to cross chunk boundaries, so this is perfect, right? You're going to sit here. And what? Do you emit a redstone signal, it said? Okay. So now let's make it rain. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to place this dude here. And we're going to get dark prismarine, which needs some black dye. And what? Does that just... So magnet off for a sec. Burp-a-derp. So that should make it rain. And then you're going to emit a redstone signal, in theory? Well, I guess we'll see. Now, also, in fairness, we've got, like, the rain shields going on, too. But we should see the clouds kind of change. And look, hey, yeah, look at that. It's emitting a signal of 8. Okay. So the weather detector emits a redstone signal of 8 when it's raining, right? And we can validate that it's raining over here, right? So we could use that to detect. Now, out of curiosity, if I change this to a thunderstorm... which would be the fire charge. Dun 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 dun. Does your redstone signal like change? Like is 8 rain and 15 is thunderstorm or something like that? Yes, it is. See? Totally guessed and accurate, right? So basically any redstone signal coming out of this thing equals it's not sunny, right? So then all we need to do is drop a sunflower on this dude and it will switch to be sunny, which is far less cool looking when we have rain shields nearby. But still, look at that. Oh, so much nicer now. Cool? Cool. All right, so let me think about how I want to do that a little bit better. All right, so I'm setting up a phytogenic insulator for sunflowers. All I need to do is throw some augments in there. My resonance done, so boom and boom. And now this thing should be cool. I'll add that there, and then up will be auto input and auto eject. Cool? So that's going to now dupe sunflowers for me, in the same way that we're duping cactus over here. That'll be enough sunflowers to keep things, you know, sunny and daytime all the time. So now that we have that piece complete, let's go ahead and get outside and decide how we're going to manage the sunflowers, right? So what I need is some amount of sunflowers. We currently have 8 there. That's cool. That should be enough, right? And as you can see, it's like starting to populate more. So we're good on the sunflowers. All I'm thinking is we could just have like... we want to basically... do it, but do it slowly, right? So what kind of dropper? Could I use a precise dropper for this? Maybe this might work. I feel like this might be the one to go with, right? Because what it would be is we'd want to keep... So, requires redstone, count, and delay. So, like, let's make the delay, like, every 60 ticks. We'll start with that. Actually, let's make it like 100 ticks. That'll be 5 seconds. We'll start with that, right? And it's going to drop it there. So maybe we want to, like, raise this up one. Is that... Yeah, I think we could raise it up one. Yeah, let's put it, like, here, right? Make the delay, like, a nice 100-ish. Requires redstone. You're going to go there, right? And then our cloud shifter will go here. And do we already have, like, an anti-magnet field here? I'm not sure, but let's just get one. Okay, so anti-magnet field will be... there, and you will whitelist sunflowers, right? So now, you know, everything will be cool, I think, right? So if we're magnets on, we drop this and we drop that, that'll get vacuumed up. The other one will not, right? But it did that thing, so that's cool. Okay, fair enough. I guess this has a decent range around it that it'll pick things up in. Cool. So now that you require redstone, all we should have to do, right, is do this and this. Now the test will be how quickly does it shut down. So let's get rid of our rain blocker dudes that we have randomly scattered all around the world because we're sloppy and lazy like that. I feel like there's another one over here somewhere, but I might be wrong. I forget. It's been such a long time since I set them up, right? I know there's probably one. Usually I hide it in here, right? Is this where I hid it? Yep. Cool. Okay. So now preview off. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use dark prismarine to simulate the fact that it starts raining naturally, right? So this should cause it to start raining naturally. And then this guy will start lighten up, emit redstone, and he's ready to run. So now the only other thing I need to do is get via... I could just let's laser IO it. Sure, why not? Right? So then you to you. I'm gonna break this for a sec, right? So on the down, you will be extracting one item at a time. Okay, and then on the east, you're going to insert, but I want you to filter it. And I want you to only keep one sunflower in there at all times. Cool. So that if we get our laser wrench, wherever you may be, boom, 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 you've got a sunflower in there, right? So now let's pretend the rain just started. Boop. Did you spit? Did you do your thing? It might have to wait for the... Oh, does he need power? He might need power. There we go. I saw it go, and look, it's now doing particle effects, right? And every 5 seconds, it'll drop another one. As long as it's receiving a redstone signal. So I think it dropped a little bit extra, so let's make it like every 300 seconds. Right? Cool. So now, one more dark prismarine. Right? It's going to start raining. And then he drops the sunflower immediately when he receives the redstone signal, and then 300 ticks later, he would drop another if it were still raining. That works for me. So that's automatic rain stoppage. Cool, right? All right, let's wrap up here. We'll come back next time and play with some more of the toys. For now, Adult20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.